How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Britney Spears, God, this is so sad. And oh, Sam has proven to be, he is just gross. He is disgusting. But what's more, baby, this is getting into the territories of revenge P, extortion, and blackmail. And you know what the sick thing is? TMZ is going hand in hand reporting it for them. Now, first of all, these claims, I don't even know how, like, what, first of all, can we just say, he's basically saying that he knows that Britney, first he tried to walk back his claims that she was cheating. Now he's trying to say that a male employee, she asked him to take nude pictures of him. And she's also trying to say that he has them on camera in a compromising position. Now, let me say this. This 100% sounds like revenge P, because you can't release film of someone that did not consent to be caught on camera to the public. What's more, this article gets even creepier because it keeps trying to paint Britney as like this person that's gone crazy, super fragile. The family's worried about her. She's diced everybody out, and now she's all alone. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, even though you know that's one of my favorite things to do. But I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I do want to say that there is something really weird and odd about it. Again, Sam was always the ops. If you guys didn't watch my first video about this, go back and watch it, but I'll give you the quick over. Sam was always the ops. He was hired by her dad to play the role of her boyfriend. It's just the fact that after her dad got out of there or got kicked out of there, Sam stayed on. Get this, because we're going to decipher this, and it needs to be said because, my heart breaks for Britney Spears. They said Britney Spears, Sam believes she cheated with house staff member. Saw a video of them together. First of all, Sam, you can't prove. First of all, California, there's no adultery clause. Second of all, okay, it's not the nicest thing, but all right. But third of all, anyway, Sam is telling people he believes Britney cheated on him with a staff member at her house and engaged in other inappropriate at something conduct as well. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Sam has claimed Britney asked at least one staffer to shoot video of her naked. Okay, but isn't that the staffer? Like, how does this affect the divorce? First of all, this is all BS, I believe. Not only that, we're told Sam believes she hooked up with at least one of the male staff members working at her home. As for how Sam supposedly knows, our sources say he claims he saw footage of Britney and the staffer together in a compromising position. What was the compromising position, Sam? You want to put all this out. You want to besmirch Britney's name. You want to say, oh my God, she cheated on me. What did she do? Say it. Did she kiss him? Did she stroke it? Like, what did she do? You want to be this low down. You want to be this dirty. You want to say all these things. Are you going to tell me what you think he did? No? That's because I believe that you are not telling the truth. This sounds like extortion. This sounds like blackmail. This sounds like a shakedown. There's more. This sounds like you are still working with the team to get her in a 100% full conservatorship. You literally played the role of boyfriend, helped her get her dad out of the way, probably for more powerful people to have control over finances. And now you don't even want to pretend anymore. You don't want to even pretend anymore that you like her because you did what you were supposed to do. You're going to get your money. And you can just skip on. This is my opinion, okay? Do I have any proof? No, I don't know anybody that knows Britney Spears, but I will say that I'm just reading this article and it's just not sitting right with my soul. Let me know what you think the theories are. Because listen to this. We're told Britney's in a fragile and hypersexualized state. Really? Why don't we send a conservatorship in there? That might help her. And it's contributed to her dangerous decision making. making her a risk to her own safety. Okay, this is where I want to say, okay, fine. Let's just say everything this dirtbag is saying is true. And I'm not talking about TMZ dirtbag. I'm talking about the Sam dirtbag is true. She kissed a worker, right? She had relations, or I don't even think it was relations because he's saying it was inappropriate. She was like, what, holding the gardener's hand? Let's just say she went all the way and did the deed with the gardener. Yeah, if you're married, that's morally reprehensible. But is that really dangerous decision making? Because if that's the case, almost every male star in Hollywood is on the brink. You could say that was Ben Affleck when he cheated with the nanny, fragile and hypersexualized state, dangerous decision making. Half of Hollywood is cheating or cheaters. Does that mean they need to be put in a conservatorship? You see what I'm saying? First of all, I think this is all BS, but even if it was true, okay, you got me, Mr. Holmes, but it's not a crime. You know that little meme? Let's keep going. Our sources say Sam acted as a crutch for Britney for a long time, but her recent conduct was too much. We've reported Sam has been over the marriage for a while now, and recent events were simply the last straw leading him to file for divorce. Now, read that scary sentence in the light of thinking that Sam was the ops and a tool to help Britney fight against her dad so he could deliver her into different hands. He was hired to play the role of a boyfriend. He got married to her. They've only been married for 14 months. So you've been over the marriage for a while now? When did you get over the marriage? At the honeymoon? You literally you were hired just to soothe her. And now you're like, okay, where's my money? I'm going. I don't want to sleep with her. Ew. Sam was a crutch for Britney for a long time. So now that her crutch is gone, what do you suggest? Getting a conservatorship? Again, it's scary way with this conversation because Britney may, again, I don't believe she did, but let's just take everything this dirtbag saying true. Britney may have cheated. She may have gotten freaky. That's a workers' compensation, not workers' comp. That's a workers' harassment. That's being harassed by your employer. That is not enough to dignify someone to be in a fragile and hypersexualized state. Even the conversation around her, it's like misogyny, but it's also like mental health discrimination. And it's sick and disgusting. And the fact that this dirtbag is doing it, you've been over the marriage for a while now, that lets me know that the fact that they put that in there, you're probably were cheating. But even then, you've only been married for 14 months. So when did this happen? Now that her crutch is gone, get this. As we reported, Britney's now without a support system. Let's not forget that Kim Kardashian has been, supporting Britney, Paris Hilton, Lou Teller. As we reported, Britney's now without a support system. What are you talking about? So you're trying to tell me that in Britney's whole life, you guys have decided that Sam is the only one that was her crutch and Mr. Well, but Sam's been over the marriage for a while. So something's not making sense. So basically, you guys had it. So you made this narrative that it's Sam and Britney against the world. And now you have a tape of Britney in a compromising situation, cheating. But you want to say all this mess, but you won't say what she did. So that lets me know that you probably have her, holding the gardener's hand, giggling with the gardener, hugging the gardener. And even if she was doing the deed with the gardener, how does that equal conservatorship? Again, half of Hollywood, 89% of Hollywood would be mad. Now that Britney's without a support system, she's iced her family out because they were leeches and using her. And they're the reason that she has to have her issues. She doesn't have real friends. Says who? This is also disgusting and dangerous of TMZ to put this out there when you know there are people trying to take, but they might be in on it. And now she's lost Sam. We're told there's serious concern from her loved ones. Who's her loved ones? Who? You said she doesn't have any real friends. Sam's been over it for a while. Who's her loved ones? And she's beefing with her family for good reason. So who's her loved ones? But at this point, there's not much they can do. Who is they? Is they Jamie Spears? Lynn Spears? Jamie Lynn? Who? We discussed Britney's split from Sam on the latest. Anyway, y'all, listen. This is gross. This is sick. This sounds like a setup, and my heart goes out to Britney Spears. You guys, keep an eye on this space, because even TMZ and all these, they never changed from when they would hound this girl. They hounded her. If you believe she's not mentally well, why are you hounding her? And if you believe that she is mentally well and Sam's just a hurt thing, why aren't y'all giving details? Why? Because Sam's trying to extort. Maybe he wants money from Britney and to invalidate the prenup. Because maybe he thinks that Britney gets scared enough that the conversation about her going into conservatorship starts again from Sam's accusations on what he's pushing. That she's willing to sacrifice anything to get him to shut up so she can stay free. This is gross. What TMZ is doing. It's disgusting what Sam's doing. And it's gross that they're even suggesting that Britney Spears was safer than those liars, cheaters, and vultures that she called mom, dad, and her sister, and whoever else was in it. Y'all, listen. Let me know. This is going to be developing. He is going to get messy. This little, again, he is disgusting. But listen, let me know also in the comment section, what do you actually think was going on? Because I'm really interested to get other people's takes. I think between all of us talking, we can kind of figure out what's going on. But I think we can all agree from that weird feeling in our stomach, none of this is good for Britney. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.